got my phone to check and see if everything's going correct, and I just I showed my amateur status right there. Good morning, Brian. Morning, Kyle. Yeah, so I've been like trying to experiment with a lot of things because I guess unless you're like failing miserably, you're not going to grow. And so like I'm willing to like put myself out there and go ahead and fail. So like I tried to do a premiere and I did it at a really crazy time earlier this week, and but I wanted to have the experience of doing that. So then this time I was like, well, let me schedule it. I didn't want to schedule it too far in ahead because I didn't know what I was doing. So I just decided this morning, let me schedule it like 45 minutes ahead and just try it before I like full on advertise it for more than a week. David's here. Awesome. So Brian, Kyle, David, good morning. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting this effort of mine. I was working on something to add to my little opening package, and then I look up and I'm like, oh, you got 2 minutes to go. So I'm gonna have to put that on hold. It involves Ollie James in a costume. So we will we will figure that out. And all these live streams, I'm going to need more than just a phone. Well, I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. Last week we kind of determined that this was a good time for me to go ahead and do this stream. Let me angle this a little bit better. And so I like I said, I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. Not my intention. And no one owns the hour, so if anyone wants to step on my toes, I will. I occasionally wear steel toe boots, so I'm okay with that. Everybody saying hi. Go up against Brian 1K's giveaway. No, I asked for Brian's blessing for this hour, and he sent me a stern personal video message on Instagram, cracked his knuckles and said, "Don't mess this up, kid." And no, that's not how it happened. That is not how it happened. Once again, everybody saying good morning to one another. Yeah, definitely a big day for Brian LCS, man. How awesome is that? I feel like it was only a few weeks ago I was appearing on his 900 sub giveaway, which that was a cool night, cool hangout. Happened to be on vacation, so I got to actually be there during normal human hours. Normally I'm sleeping during that time, so it was really cool to be able to sit through that show and appear on it. Lady Prime's eyes are in the house this morning. She is in bed, living it up, getting my hair and makeup done. King Zweihander is streaming. You should jump in on it with the baseball bat. Oh, is he doing a game stream this morning? I hope he doesn't take this personally. That was definitely a fun time. Main event. You're always going to be main event to me. What's that line in Coming to America? His mama call him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. Whatever. Main event, David's Comics and Wrestlings with the name update. I love it because now you're calling it the DCW Championship, and like a light bulb literally went on above my head. I was like, oh, DCW, I get it. David's Comics and Wrestling. So that was a real fun show. My phone messed up during the tag team match. I think it was Wolverine and I can't remember, against Killer Croc and a teammate. And then I guess Super Russ and Chad were another tag team. So I messed up during that. But I got back in time to see King Zweihander, Zweihander's character on David's Comics and Wrestling's, little WWE 2K game streams. And so he did his live stream pay-per-view style, providing his own commentary. I thought that was awesome. I'm upset that I didn't get to join you for that. We had some things going on here at the house, and it wouldn't have been feasible because I know you sent that out that we could, get with you on Instagram. I would have loved to have a 2-man commentary booth. So sorry I didn't get to make that, but fun show. My character attacked Zweihander's character before his match, so much so, or just throwing that match into chaos. It didn't even happen. And then my character would go into the main event in a Hell in a Cell and wrestle Cole's Comics Claims character, and my character would win the world championship. So gonna have a little bit of fun with that. Would have been awesome if I was smarter. I could have appeared with my fake wrestling belt. this morning, but we will work on that in the future. Oh man, J80 showing up. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, brother. All right, Kyle summing up David. That's awesome. Brian telling Jay hello. 1K, so awesome. Congrats again, Brian. Yeah, and I know Brian had sent a message. Now I don't know if he said it on any of his videos, but I know he sent a message to our group that he was so many hours from hitting the 4,000 mark, and basically begging and imploring that we would go batch his backlog of content. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So I'm curious, Brian, did you hit that mark? All right. David responding to the sub. Awesome. Awesome. A lot of love going on this morning. Love it. Love it. I missed it. I need to watch the replay. Super Russ in the ring. Yeah, yeah. Super Russ. So I asked if it was his character's debut. I was told that he had one other appearance, but this was like his first official debut in a DCW. So yeah, DCW, DCW. Am I a tag team amongst myself? No, I'm not. Yes, you am. My daughter came in after the main event and said she heard me down. She heard you down the block screaming "New World Champion." So that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm glad everybody can have fun with that, dude. I hope that really grows and takes off. Yeah, New World Champ. I made Cole tap out with the sharp, which was crazy because he sent me through the top of the Hell in the Cell, fell down. He covers me. He has his legs on the ropes, and in a moment of my Hulk Hogan-ness, I kicked out. I was a little upset I didn't kick out on one, just to rub it in his face. But I kicked out, and it's like immediately my character got up, double leg takedown, hooked him in the sharpshooter, and Cole tapped out. So you can say I did that for you, Brian, making up for his. I know you guys had quite a few title matches during your feud, and it seemed he got the upper hand every time. So thanks for the plug, and glad you enjoyed the event. Oh yeah, definitely. It was awesome. Awesome. Looking forward to that. I don't know how often you're going to run that, just because I know, that can be kind of a burden if you put too much on you and pressure you. But man, dude, yeah, I definitely look forward to more and more of those. So awesome. Oh, you did hit it. That's awesome. Congratulations, Brian. So wherever this takes your channel, man, congratulations. It's definitely well deserved. You've definitely put the effort in, and you've definitely shown the love to just other channels. I'm 95% sure a whole bunch of my growth has come from you. Just whatever your willingness to shout me out on some of your morning or breakfast with Brian streams early on helped the brother out. So I appreciate it. Yes, it was awesome. It was awesome. So I don't know what you have planned in the future, and I don't know what pay-per-view names, but let's go. Let's go. Brian 4K. Yeah. So I don't know, Brian, did we ever I know you asked some people, and there were some entries put out. Did we ever figure out what LCS stood for? Because I remember in my head like having something, and I can't remember. I don't know if I typed it in the I don't remember if I typed it in the chat that day. So yeah. Thank you. More shout outs to come. Fabulous. I'm here because of Brian, so I blame him. So blame him for my silliness. Hey, no, man. Through you or through Brian sending you my way, and then I eventually wound up some pretty sweet books, which I've got to record that video. And as I told you, I released that video earlier this week, Lady Prime showing off some recent hauls. Totally dropped the ball on that and forgot to include your gift to her in that video. I did get to do a video where Ollie received his gift. I've got to do some editing on it because there's a little thing he wants me to add to it. And so I'm hoping to release that video possibly Monday, if not sooner, maybe tomorrow. He really, really wants that video release. So he's definitely excited for that. Loves collecting Spidey is one I'm sticking with. All right. I like that. Loves collecting Spidey. Man, now it bothers me. I can't remember what I had said. I don't even know if it was funny. I just wanted to put it out. Lakers can't shoot. Um, yeah, what is going on in the NBA? What Kyrie leaving the Nets and then Durant? So were the Nets the greatest super team that never was? Were they the I don't know what they put they had Durant, Irving, and what's his name, Harden, all on the same team, and a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of nothing. At least, oh man, I'm messing with it too much. At least the Lakers super team in '04 made the finals, defeating my beloved San Antonio Spurs. But wow, just weird. And so, yeah, and then with the Lakers, shipping off uh, shipping off Westbrook, fun times. Just just some that trade deadline, I tell you. Um, so I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback on it. So I did earlier the week in some shorts, just looking for new content to add. The short contents. I did a cover battle, and I got behind, so I didn't have my table set up where it provides a better glare. I did the Adventures of Superman. Hold on, let me see something. Maybe this will help it out. I did the Adventures, and I'm doing it on the wrong side. There we go. No. I did the Adventures of Superman 641 cover battle versus The Thing number 24. Just a simple way to add more content to my shorts, cover battle and showing it off, playing some music. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Is that something I should continue? Is that just a waste of time to do? It seems that shorts, if you want to pop up your numbers, it seems shorts is the way to go. Of course, it may be because of shorts that it feels like it constantly moves up and down, because who knows how often the people watching your shorts that subbed are actually, engaging with your content. But it seems like I started yesterday around 220, and it looks like today I'm at 234, and that's just from doing Transformer shorts and doing the cover battles. So lopsided confectionery saxophone. Now I need him to show up with a saxophone on his little, intro video. Change up the music. Punch that rhino thing. Nice thing cover. Yeah, so I bought that at one of the Ekman's collectible shows, the Card Comics and Toy Show, specifically for Ollie James. And I need to fix that up and display it on his wall, because you guys know he loves the behemoth type characters, overly muscled guys, Red Hulk, Thing, Rhino, loves those guys. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Okay, so to continue that cover thing, I will, I think that's a pretty good way to do it. It's really easy because I have so many books to pop up from. So I think that the other one I did was New Mutants 88 with Cable and Thing on the cover. Is that Cable's second appearance? Because I guess New Mutants 87 would have been his first appearance. And then as I'm putting the books up, I'm looking at the cover and I'm like, I knew it was a Liefeld, but I didn't know McFarlane had done something on that cover. So pretty cool. I own very few McFarlane works in my collection. Otaku Tour Guide sent me a Marvel Tales. I think it was a reprint of something that McFarlane had done. McFarlane did that cover on there. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shorts are strange. Some get 100 views, others 1,000, but they do bring sub. Yeah. So I had a run of like 1.4K, 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. And then my next one has 20 views, 40 views, 8 views. It is weird. And so I don't know what it is. I'm trying to do some logging down in my head. Like, is there a specific time I should release a short? Is there a better time to do it? Is there a better day to do it? Very, very weird on the shorts. It seems I settle in around 400. I think the most I have is one hit 1.4K, but I think 400, 300 is the range that most of mine if I do it all together and average it, I think that's what I do hit. Shorts are the way to go. Got me from 350 to 400 quickly. I did notice that too, that you hit from 350 to 400 pretty fast. Cat Fan said he was struggling to get from 300, and then just the other day he's at 400. So pretty cool that everybody's seen some growth, and hopefully not just growth. Like the sub number is one thing. What I like is when I see the view count on my videos, because I want to see how much of an audience I'm reading. Yeah, the sub is cool, and that's one of those benchmarks we definitely want to hit. But I like the view count, and so I get a little disappointed if my views are under 100. Like I try to goal myself to hit 100 views every video. That's just my personal thing that I try to do. And so I'm a little disappointed when I hit a string where it doesn't go over 100. That shouldn't matter, because that's not what I do this for. I do this for as a creative outlet. I do this to have fun. I do this to engage with you guys. But it's just one of those personal things that I try to do. Just got a call from the doc's office to follow up on a Monday morning appointment, so missed a few minutes there. Oh, no problem, Kyle. Sorry, and I didn't mean to leave your comment up for so long. Blob is waiting for Cable to drop the soap. And so from releasing that short, and I don't get as much engagement from the shorts, and that's why I kind of went through a period where I didn't do many, because I like the comments and I like just interacting with everybody. I don't get as many with that, but with that cover battle where I did the New Mutants versus I think it was Green Lantern 49, Hal Jordan, the rings on his hand. David, put a comment in there, loved it, because I said, David, man, I'm noticing a trend, because one of his favorite wrestlers is Yokozuna. And if you guys do not know who Yokozuna is, his character was a sumo champion, carrying the the Japanese flag, even though this guy was a Samoan. Great character, and it speaks to how awesome Yokozuna was as a performer, that when I found out he wasn't Japanese, it blew me away. Great character, definitely a monster heel, and he had the body of a sumo wrestler, but the guy could move so gracefully in the ring for being a big boy. Dude could move, dude could go. And David's comment was that the Blob, Blob covers are awesome, and he loved the Blob. And I said, man, dude, I'm noticing a recurring trend. You like these monster behemoth guys. And he said, yes, he loves it when he sees the little guys get squished like ants. And I took it personally because I'm a little guy. So yes, definitely, Kyle. Hope everything's good, is going well. And hopefully your follow-up appointment is, what we want to hear. All right, hair and makeup time. Have a great stream and day. All right, man. Have a good one, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Everybody remember that after I end my stream, it's going to be Phil's stream. His what was it last week? I can't remember the name of the street, and I went and memorized it so I wouldn't misspeak on it. But Phil will be going live after this. Brian and Phil are switching times. Phil will get the early hour, and Brian going a little later, so that the West Coasters will have the opportunity to pop in on the stream and perhaps give away whatnot. So really cool that those guys can, be comfortable with enough to switch. Speaking of Phil, saw his video where he got his submissions back from CBCS, and he got to have a visit with his his great grandson from the future or something like that, and to see Phil in that blonde wig and his shiny shirt was was a treat. Yes, definitely. I reiterate that. Have an amazing show, Brian. Kyle, I'm stuck on 220 subs with a 1.8K vid watch high. Wow. Also hit my 2-year YouTube mark the other day, though first year only put out a couple of vids. I'll see some people who they go through periods where there's a lot of content release, and then some periods where they do one a month, and then they go through another period where they're releasing a lot, and I'll look at it, I'm like, man, because I only initially saw the period where they're releasing a lot of content. I'm like, how do they only have 300 subs? This is, really high, active, engaged content. And like you said, some of their view counts are high. Well, then you look at that period where sporadically releasing things. And I don't know, man, YouTube, I've had the experience where once where I was like, oh, it's just too much. I'm going to stop doing it. But then I had to realize that no one's forcing me to release content. Just release it on my own schedule, whatever I'm comfortable with. This can be whatever you make it. And so I want to make it fun. That's why I involve Ollie, involve Leah, Lady Prime. Man, where's the buzzer for myself? So I involve Lady Prime because it needs to be fun. And if we can keep it more family oriented, it's just more things that we can do together as a family. Yes, I'm assuming this is for Yokozuna, one of the GOATs. Yes, definitely one of the greatest of all times. Like I said, just amazing for a big man. My only issue with Yokozuna is that he carried the belt while I was wishing my beloved Bret Hart carried the belt instead. Yes, definitely Yokozuna came from a wrestling royalty, and yes, just how amazing that. And I know they're not all related, but because they work together and they interact with each other, they consider themselves family, which I don't think they have it wrong, because I think at times the family you make is definitely more important or more valuable to yourself and to your soul than the family you were born into. You didn't get to pick who you were born into, and I will always appreciate my mom and dad. But I'm not speaking on that. There's love there. But the extended family, so I have cousins and stuff that their mindset is, oh, family, everything. But I think friends and that family you make in this life can be a stronger, bigger blessing. So when the Samoans say they're all related, I'm like, I don't I don't knock it, because that love and just how you help one another, I mean, that can definitely speak volumes. Cat fan, hey, what's up, man? So we just talked about you. We just talked about how you were commenting in a few videos, and me and you interacting with one another. I think on Instagram, that you kept going to 300 and go to 300 and drop, and it got you a little down. But I swear I saw the other day you're at 400 already. Correct? You hit that in no time. Everybody telling him hi. I'm just happy if I get one, Cat fan. I didn't take this seriously initially. Now I'm everywhere. Yeah, it's fun, and I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of ego in it. Like it's really cool to, like, you have a name, and these people that you haven't met physically, or you haven't interacted with at a job, or you didn't go to school. It's one of those things that you how you interact and get known in the world. It's pretty cool that all over, there are individuals that you have a bond with now. You guys talk comics, you talk, whether it's the high dollar books, the slabs, or the dollar books like myself, uh, building friendships. I will always appreciate otaku. Here's a guy in the Great Northwest, and just a random comment on his video, and now we interact and engage with each other pretty regularly. So pretty cool. Durs in the chat. Hey man, Durs is blowing up lately. I see him everywhere now, and I don't get to necessarily pop in the videos, but I'll see ads that he's appearing on this stream. So Durs definitely, definitely taking advantage of 2023 and live streaming. So congratulations to him. Oh, Lady Prime. Oh. She's calling me out, guys, because I name dropped her, and by name dropped, I mean I put her government name on blast. And if you guys watch any video she's in, she constantly uses my government name, and I'll beep it out. That's going to be the running gag. I don't really care that she does. It's just fun times. Everybody telling everybody good morning. That's awesome. Cat Dirt, yes. I'm glad I can provide another avenue where we can get together in the morning. And I know not everybody's gonna to pop in. I'm not gonna have the viewer count that Phil might get, or that Brian might get, but we can build that up. But it is an early hour, and it's, like I said, it's just another way that I can engage with the community and hang out with you guys. Lady Prime with the Bret screwed Bret. So I went through this very, very weird period in my life where, like, Bret Hart was my favorite wrestler, but I would not say that, because I I was WWF all the way, and he went to WCW. Real tribal back then, which was fun. Like, so the wrestling community, like some people hate the tribalism in wrestling, and yeah, it can be toxic sometimes. I hate using that word toxic, but it can be dumb sometimes where how like central and how tribal we get. But I did enjoy the tribalism of the 90s, you know, with WWF and WCW on top, WWF taking over. Like I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I watched both shows. Yeah, I was a WWF mark, but I watched WCW. And so I think sometimes some of it's for fun. I think some of it's because some people are just crazy. That's the way it goes. That's right. Family just ain't blood. I agree with that. And I don't think because family is blood that family has to be family, if that makes sense. And that might get me in trouble with my family, but I think sometimes you're related and that's it. You're just related in name, related in family lineage, but it doesn't mean you're family. He beat Hogan for it to start run, something Brett has never done. I really wanted that Brett versus Hogan match. Looking back now, I'm like, I don't know how it would have worked. I think Brett was such a good worker. He could have made it work. Same thing with Steve and Hogan. I wish they would have had a match. I think it would have worked. But Steve was worried about how their styles meshed and other things. But yeah, Yoko, don't forget that cameraman that helped him during the King of the Ring. 410. Congratulations, Cat fan. 410. So it stuck then. It wasn't just going up and down. So continued success to you. I enjoy your content. I've got to catch up. You do your premieres, and it's my fault. I can still watch the replay, but you do your premieres right as I'm dropping Ollie off at school. And depending if I can make it home right in time, I try to jump in on the premiere because I like to engage with the live chat. But I do got a few videos to catch up of yours. Awesome. Congratulations, CatFat. Well deserved. You work hard putting out those daily vids. We appreciate it. Yeah, that is another thing. To do a daily vid, I'm finally getting to the point where either Friday night or Saturday, I try to do some filming with Ollie and Leah. There's going to be the second one. There's the second name drop with Ollie and Lady Prime. I try to build up some backlog so I can release videos and don't have to film up because I was doing it the day you guys saw the video. Most of those were filmed that day. I would do one real quick. And I did one earlier this week with the Reign of the Superman covers. I filmed that and released it right away. But I'm trying to get to the point where I can have some videos and I can release. But to do videos daily, I don't know how much you stack up before you release them. But that's really cool, Cat fan. People tend to be shocked by my museum. Your museum is spectacular. Thanks for this morning. I had one watcher. Oh man, did I stepped on your toes, didn't I? Cat fan, I'm sorry. Was that my fault? Just crushed 500, bro. I'm here to build that fan. Look at that, man. 500. I'm not gonna lie. I get a little jealous when I see your guys' growth. I'm like, it just did a 400 and like it took me forever, but that's not. I don't want to say I have anyone to blame. It's just how it goes. And I will build my following up as it goes. I think part of what hurts me is working overnights. And I hate to keep coming back to that, but to be asleep during like so many primetime hours where there's so many great live streams that I could jump in on and just even to engage with the chat. Like, I hate that I missed so much of that. That week I was on vacation was so much fun because there were so many things I could pop into on some of my friends' stuff. So, I'm going to grow the channel the way it grows. And like I said, I just got to convince myself not to be too disappointed about it. Like, I ought to be thankful for I am so thankful for the subs I do have. But I'm thankful for the friendships I've made. So I've got to focus on that. A momentary distraction could be like seeing someone else's success. And that's dumb. Like, it's so awesome to see everybody's success, and the jealousy is not, it's not a vindictive jealousy. It's just hey, I want that too, So congratulations, everybody, with your channel growth. Durs, David, Cat fan, you guys are well deserving of that, and I enjoy the content you guys put out. Cat fan, I'm there 90% of the time. See, Durs, I think I distracted everybody when I put in our little group chat that I was doing the morning show. Cat Fan, my apologies. The look on your face with she named that's all acting. And like, if you guys saw the premiere, I talked in the live chat that I looked really, really angry in that video as I'm watching it, but I had just woken up for a nap. The last 2 weeks have been real rough weeks at work and I'm not getting enough sleep throughout the week. So Friday, my day off when I'm going to spend it with family, I've been falling asleep on them. I feel terrible. So I had just woken up from being asleep. I think I filmed the video with Ollie, and then it hit me again where I was getting tired. Because if you see at the beginning of that video, I'm like, "What's up, guys?" You know, my normal intro, and like, I'm in it. And then as she talks, I kind of just, I look really, really angry. But then she'll say my name, and it's like a perfect opportunity to just be like, so it's fun. I don't really care that she does it. I'm gonna release something here shortly that will make it completely irrelevant whether you only know me as Fanboy Prime or you know me as my real name, because this other thing that I'm going to release, it was something I did more than 10 years ago. It's something I want to share with you guys. I'm just kind of hesitant to do it because I don't know how I feel about it. Sometimes I love this project I was involved with, and sometimes I hate it. But I'm going to release that soon, so it won't matter at that point whether you guys know my name, because if I go show you guys this, everybody will know. Not everybody will know my name, but anyone who follows me or whatever will have access to my full-on government name. I pay a decent chunk of money to go to Heroes Con. I don't care if I buy a single thing. The bond and memories this community. Sorry, normally I want to read that louder. Okay, I pay a decent chunk of money to go to Heroes Con. I don't care if I buy a single thing. The bond and memories this community gives me each day is what I do for this. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I've never hit up a big time con like that. I've been to shows. I went to 2 big cons when I was a kid. This was during the heyday of 90s card collecting. So they were card cons. I've never been to a big Comic Con thing. I like going to the shows I go to because I'm there mainly for the sellers. But I have some friends and my brother, they would go to some in Houston and some, I want to say they went to one in either Austin or Dallas. So perhaps one of these days I'll do that where I can have the full on experience. And now that Ollie's older, it's easier to do some of those things. Paying, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, sir, Cat Fan. I think you're fabulous with what you do. And if I ever happen to show a toy and a comic and at the same time, I hope you know I'm just paying my respects to you, and I'm not trying to gimmick and fringe. So Lady Prime highlighting that I said it twice. Robert in the chat, this is my friend Mr. Nightwing or Nightwing 207 over on Twitch / now over on YouTube. We're trying to get his health back up to par because I definitely want to go back to my Monday stream with my tag team partner. What's up? Oh, Lady Prime, did you send Ollie this way with this water because of my voice, or did you do this yourself?
No, my mom told me.
Your mom told you? Yes, everybody. This is what I'm talking about right here. If you guys see Robert Beltron or you see a Nightwing 207, please only refer to him as Beltron, because that is his name. His name is not Robert. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There's room for more than one. My show is only 5 minutes long. Yes. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I totally forgot about it. Like I said, it was just, as far as the live stream schedule, it was just a good hour to jump to do one. Cat Fan. So it's not malicious. And everybody go back and watch Cat Fan's daily video, the daily comic and collectible for today. Leave a like and leave a comment. And that comment, if you guys could all put in there, please don't hate Fanboy Prime. That would be fantastic. I've started going live at about 4 or 8 Now, what when you go live, what are you doing? Are you doing? I know for a while you were doing early morning game streams. What are you? Are you like full on the camera talking? Um, because I work overnight, so I might be able to. I won't be able to engage with the chat, but I'll be able to listen in on that one. So cool. I didn't know that, David. Thanks for sharing. Grandmaster B. What in the world? Grandmaster B? Oh, even yeah. Don't worry about others, gross. That's what I mean by we are family. If I gain more subs, that just means when I tag others in shoutouts, that's more people. Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay. So don't worry about others, gross. That's what I mean by we are family. If I gain more subs, that just means when I tag others in shoutouts, that's more people that get to see your channel. Hashtag grow together. Yes. Yeah. And I need to utilize the hashtag grow together. I used to post it more in my, and I'd say my younger days, my earlier YouTube days. I need to go back to that because definitely. Fanbase, going for my morning run so I can catch a bit of Brian's stream. Going live. Great live stream, amigo. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it, man. You're on there. That's just the comment box coming up. Tell everybody good morning.
Morning.
Oops, sorry. What are you gonna do today? Okay, what is this? We have so these are his jumbo pipe cleaners. What is this?
King Kong.
This is King Kong. So he wants to film a pipe cleaner video. He said he doesn't mind if his hands are in it, and so we'll probably release that. He wants to do his King Kong versus Godzilla. The only problem is his King Kong's like so big, and then his Godzilla's smaller. But he doesn't matter to this kid, so it doesn't matter to me. Half an inch. That's normal for him to make those faces when I talk. Are you releasing a rap? No, I'm not releasing a rap. No rap video. But so there used to be this play by mail wrestling game, and me and Beltron were in it. He did Big Time Bobby Blaze as one of his characters, but he wanted to do Grandmaster B, I believe. Is this from school?
Yes.
What do you got? You got to bring it over. The camera's this way. No, there you go. You're looking at that. I'm sorry, I set up that other tripod. So at age 100, so I guess the school is promoting the fact that the average lifespan will hit higher as we go on. So at age 100, Ollie's going to be a clown.
A killer clown.
Oh, he's going to be a killer clown. He's going to be a killer clown. And that'll be your hair?
Yes.
Oh, you drew extra hair. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. You can't see. I don't know if you can see it on the thing because it's kind of whited out. But he drew extra hair. Oh, okay. When you showed me far away, I couldn't see it either. So you're going to be a killer clown when you're 100 years old.
Yes.
That's good, man. That's good. It's literally my first ever con. Man, dude, well, congratulations on going to that, Durs. That's sweet. Okay, so I get what you mean by then. So paying a huge chunk of money, that's a legit big time investment. Wow. Where is that con at, Durs? Wow, Robert Beltran, and it's Leah. He was the joke was that he was partially typing your name like he was about to say it, Lady Prime, and then he cut it off. He didn't misspell your name. I unfortunately can't afford to go. Oh, I would. Houston, I'm drawing blank on the name though. Yeah, I can't remember what y'all would go to. But y'all would even pick up Tim, and I don't even think Tim was really into comics, but it was just a good hangout. I've only ever been to one con, and it was a tiny little hotel show years ago. See, and I love those little tiny ones because who knows what you're going to find? Not everybody knows about it, so not everybody's going to pick through those boxes. So, yeah. Oh, man. That's cool. Kyle said, Ollie, smash! High quality H2O. Oh, yes. I always have my Sunday session live. Helps me get comfortable being live for sure. Yeah. I wanted to live stream way earlier on in my little YouTube thing. Yeah, I only had so many subs, but I just wanted to do it just to do. Like I don't mind getting in front of a camera. It's not that part. Like once I'm here, like I I've done some things in front of a camera. I don't, Kyle's gonna take that the wrong way. I already know it. But I've done some work in front of a camera. Like it doesn't. This part doesn't get me. It's the build up to doing it, and it's actually taking that step to do it that I talk myself out of so many times. So yeah, Comic Palooza is the one in Houston I went to with your brother and cousin. Oh, I didn't know he went too. That's cool. Doing figure unboxing and wrestling card pack rips. Monday is the Shawn Michaels figure. Oh, the same one that Lady Prime got. The is it? Are they the Legends? Are they the Target exclusives? David telling Ollie good morning. Grandmaster B telling Ollie good morning. Dude, that pipe cleaner Kong is dope. Yeah. It's he loves his pipe cleaners. Trev, morning, man. Good to see you, brother. Dude, it has been pretty cold here, so I can only imagine how cold it is for you there in Dallas, Dallas, the North Texas region. We ain't used to this. So I know the rest of the country will laugh at us when we shiver. But yeah, I saw a meme the other day that talked about how Texans, we don't care about hurricanes, and that's not to make light of hurricanes, but, light to those who can't, move out. But, for the most part, whatever, tornadoes, whatever, the cold weather, we like lose our minds. And I have to agree with it. I mean, we don't even, a drought doesn't really get to us that much, but man, some cold weather, we can't even comprehend it. Mike, good morning, brother. Good to see you. So I got to go catch up on Mike's comic reviews. But I did watch his review of Justice Society #2. Jeff Johns is a writer that I'll jump on all his stuff. I haven't hit much of his recent stuff just because it's kind of hard for me to get modern books. Like I like to, there's a service I like to use, but if I'm not ordering enough, it makes it pointless for me to do. But midway through his Justice Society review, I stopped the video and I told him in the comments, like, dude, I had to stop your review. You sold me on this book. So, yeah. Love some Evil's comics. Love some, love Evil Mike dropping some stuff. Saw some of his AOKs. He got some sweet stuff from Ranger Sly in. That was awesome. Killer Clown, what is the statute of limitations on this video being used as evidence in court? Oh man, he got hooked on that movie. He doesn't like horror movies. He won't really watch anything horror related. But I was like, no, put this on. And I think maybe he had seen some videos on YouTube because he goes down different rabbit holes. And I think he found something. He started asking about it. I said, let me put that movie on for you. And he's been infatuated with it since. Everybody tell everybody hi. Can Ollie show me the birthday book I sent him? Tell mom. Cause I want to say I put it back in the thing over there. Well, I'll tell you what, Ollie, come here. We're gonna do. Hopefully, not the viewer count doesn't drop. Go talk to everybody. Talk to everybody for a little bit.
No, he said hurricane, so this is a tornado. One of those spinny things. Also made that. There was a hurricane.
Oh, you made a hurricane with that? Here, Ollie, come here. Kyle wants to see you show off this book.
A tornado.
So we opened it up on his video. Guys, and I don't know if how many know that Ollie got this book. Hold two hands, put that one. Yeah. Show him your book. Let me take this off. So it is Hulk and the Thing. And so I told him, Kyle wants you to, in the video that we record, I said, open it to the last page. Kyle wants to see how you react to the last page. He said, what is Thing gonna do? What's Hulk eating? Was he eating bloody burgers?
What is Thing? Why?
Oops, sorry. And this, I wish I would have had my table that I normally set up because the lighting comes out better. Let me see. Hold on. Let me scoop.
Why does it look like the front of the Hulk?
Let me scoop down.
Why does it look like Hulk doesn't have any black spots in your eyeball?
That's just how because he's a monster. He's going crazy.
Crazy. I think think I did see a Hulk mix with the thing.
So I kept it. We opened it, but we're doing some stuff in this room here, and so I was like, let me keep it with this stuff, Ollie, until we get it displayed in your room, and we'll get it read too. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Yeah, I hate the cold. Yes, yes.
What's that?
Everybody telling everybody morning. That's
What is
awesome.
this?
That's the one, the Target exclusive Michaels. Yes.
Why is there an octopus on Hulk's head? Look at it. It's just an octopus.
See, and if he sees an octopus in a book, he's gonna point it out. So he got himself.
What is a robot octopus? Something. What's this?
You don't unless you have to. That's right.
Uh-oh. Think the octopus catch the
Tornado. We care about those in Texas. Yeah. The beam was that the people aren't necessarily scared of them. It just. I understand that we live next to a place really close here that kind of gets some. So I'm not saying that we don't care about them. I'm just saying that that in the meme it was that you don't fear for them. But if you hear that cold weather's coming, it's like a post-apocalyptic world.
There's a big old mix.
Hey, Brian LCS is back. I guess the makeup and hair is done. Oh no! Oh no! A tornado! Did you name it Carrie since it's a Texas tornado? What you got?
There's a Hulk mixed with a thing. It's a big old Titan.
Man, I hate the glare. Hopefully that's coming out pretty good. Like I said, if I would have had my other table, we would show that off. A little bit better.
It's a big old
The Hulk thing. That's Banger McCrusher. He's a big fan of theirs.
Banger McCrusher.
We're gonna have fun with that one.
There's a big old buff slug.
Brian, the Godfather. Yeah. Did I tell you guys how Brian strong-armed Phil into switching his show hour? I'm kidding. But I was saying earlier how that's really cool that you guys could get together with that and switch for that. So pretty awesome.
So huge.
So huge. Okay, so he's talking about, and I don't know how well that's coming out.
It's an abomination.
So, yeah, Banger McCrusher, the giant Hulk thing collaboration. Hulk is as big as his face. So, yeah. Figured that'd be the perfect book for you too. Look at his face. Oh, he loves that. So yeah, man, Brian, Kyle, that's awesome. Truly appreciate it. We're gonna probably read that tonight for tonight's reading. So yeah, awesome book for sure.
It has an ending.
So this is not
Even has
show them your.
If you could see the symbol, why?
Oh, they got the flash. You got the flash wings there. So it's not a hoodie. What it is it's a one-piece pajama set that he has outgrown, but he refuses to get rid of. And so when he puts it on, it's supposed to be pants. They go up more than halfway up his calf. It's like way too small for it. But he enjoys it. So I don't know. I can't tell him to get rid of it. We'll let him.
Hulk fell into burgers.
A pile of burgers.
He just fell into burgers. If you could see.
Oh. Yeah, so a pile of burgers right there.
And things in there. And Hulk's about to snack on them.
One of the original Marvel graphic novels. It's sweet. It's awesome. Love it. Yeah, man. So, so he outgrew these pajamas. He won't give up on them. He's like that with a lot of his pajamas. It's a chore to finally get them in the remove pile. He loves pajamas for whatever reason. But he did get to wear that set to school one day. And me and Lady Prime drove by the school and we're like, where's he at? Where's he at? And of course, when we finally see him, he's running. And he's running in this Flash outfit. It was perfect. It's one of those parent memories that I'll take to my grave. When I'm on my deathbed, I'll be like, remember that time when he was running in his Flash outfit? It was perfect. Just like that Flash. That's like that. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Just like that kid in the Flash costume in Daddy Daycare. Yes, yes, that's him right there. Oh man, so that book was awesome. It, it couldn't get any better for Ollie there. His two, probably his two favorite characters. If if Thing is not his second favorite character, it's probably Red Hulk. But Thing is right there with it. Um, I was really really excited when Walgreens had that exclusive thing. I hit up my Walgreens daily to try to find it. Never did. Happened to go out of town, and it was just like, oh, there's two of them there. I bought one for his wall; he could display it in the package forever. And then I bought him that one, gave it to him for Christmas, and won the day. He was in love with it, so pretty awesome. Let me get some more of this high quality, great value water. Oh man. So yeah, just with the weather being back and forth and me forgetting to take my allergy pill the last 2 days, I'm fully expecting to lose my voice again. But hopefully I'll get myself treated uh, and taken care of. Yeah, so that book is awesome. I love it. I love it. So Kyle, man, thank you so much for that. Um, you've provided me with something that I can engage with Ollie. Would have never found that book on my own. Didn't know about it. So it's a cool find. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be pretty awesome to read it. May have him read as much of it as he can to me, since we're getting to that point where he can read. Um, but yeah, awesome. True, appreciate it. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words, just because I think it's awesome that so many in the community have fallen in love with that guy. Appreciate it. I couldn't ask for a better set of friends, YouTube friends to engage with. You guys have definitely uh, shown so much love to Ollie that it makes a Papa proud, and just to see his growth too. So one of the things, and I've spoke about this in a few videos before. One of the things, one of the reasons why I started the YouTube channel, obviously I wanted to do something, get myself some creative outlet, just to do something and engage with people. I'm not in an area where comic stores are around and I've got to drive an hour. My best comic collecting buddy lives about 2 hours away to an hour and a half away. So it's been really cool. It did some stuff on Instagram, more pictures, but I wanted to actually be able to talk and do video form. And I guess I could have did Instagram live or something like that. I don't know, whatever that thing is. But YouTube, I always give Super Rush praise. That was my entryway in, and just in talking with him on Instagram, and finally having the cojones to put a video out. Yeah. So got to that point, but then the next step was Ollie was just so shy at school. We knew who he was, me and Lady Prime. We would see this character, this guy that would, interact and play with his toys. We would see who he was, and the teachers weren't seeing that. His friends, his classmates weren't seeing that. He wouldn't break out of that shell. And him coming on to YouTube and doing these videos, and you guys engaging with him and interacting with him, has been like such a blessing, because he's grown, his as a performer, but just grown out of that shell. And yeah, so I've will always appreciate you guys for your love for him and for helping him, shape him into the individuals he's going to be when he grows up. Oops, I meant to hit this one. IG Live is not as cool. Yeah, man, two of them, two comments. So yeah, I popped into some people's, live things on Instagram, mainly sellers. And I don't know. It wasn't for me, I guess. And how I've gone live here, it's awesome because I have the chat right here available to me. With StreamYard, I can pop this up. We can engage. We can talk about this. You guys can put something forth in your chat, and we can make it a topic as we do the live stream. So yeah. So dope, and such a great origin story for Ollie James. Yeah, dude, he's got the greatest origin story in the world. No, I don't know. But love that kid. Kids are always different at school than they are at home. Mine are angels at school, little devil at home. That was me. So my mom would always get the notes of talking about how it was such a joy and a pleasure to to be with in class, and my conduct would be 100 and all these things, and then she'd wonder why I wasn't like that at home. So yeah, it is not just at home. It was just like when we put him in t-ball, he yeah, you would see flashes of it, but he wasn't just out there. And being here on YouTube, he's got to grow, and he loved it. He basically feels like a celebrity because he's seen, you know, some of his favorites as he watched YouTube when he was getting to the point. I won't say growing up, but he's still growing up. But when he got to this point, now he gets to do what some of his favorite people have done. So mine were the opposite, little devils at school. Yes. Hey man, kids are kids. I don't know. I look back at the troublemakers that I saw in school, and now that I'm wiser and older, and I've experienced the world more. Sometimes I look back at some of those kids who were troublemakers, and I wonder, you know, I don't want to get too deep into the stream, but I wonder what happened. Like, why were they troublemakers? Were these kids just bad because they were bad, or what's going on at home? Now being a parent, like wondering what was going on at home, and if I could go back, like, would you befriend these individuals? Man, why is the glare terrible? Yeah, but looking back, you wonder why some people acted the way they did when they were growing up, how rough their possible home life was and stuff like that. So just the clarity that comes with getting older and stuff like that. Or were they just little devils, like you were saying, Mike? Were they just little devils because they got the opportunity to be little devils? I know for sure some of my classmates were that just to be that way. That still applies for your behavior at home. Yeah, I do get good marks at work. I get in trouble there. My daughter had a bunch of teacher parent conferences just on conduct. She was always pushing the boundaries, and that's another thing, because we're sending kids off to school, and we want them to push those boundaries in a certain sense. Yeah, we're teaching them boundaries. The idea of you're a child and their teacher, and you got to have respect and whatnot. But also, I'm not going to be completely upset if I have a parent teacher conference. Leah, Lady Prime, mute this. But I'm not going to be completely upset if we're there because Ollie's trying to push a boundary, because he's developing into the individual he's going to be. Like, looking back, I wish, of course, I'm speaking more of my high school years. I wish I would have challenged my teachers on more things, because looking back, there were some things they needed to be challenged on, and I wish I would have done that. So, pushing the boundaries, testing the boundaries, it's not the worst thing in the world. So, and I'm sure Mike, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want him to think he's got the the green light to just go ahead and do everything. Sent you an Instagram pic of my grandson a few years ago running around the house as the Flash. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Rock on. Well, guys, as we approach the close of this live stream, I'm gonna, I did it 5 minutes early, and I think I'm gonna continue to do that 5 minutes early. 7:55, I think, will be the time I go live. Once again, Cat Fan, I'm gonna step on your toes on Saturday, but I will always try to remember to send everybody your way. So, guys, always check out Cat Fan's videos. If you guys came here instead of watching his videos, go ahead and give his video a view when you have time later this week, later in the day. And once again, comment. Fanboy says he's sorry. One of my UK buddies did some Photoshop magic. That's awesome. That's awesome. Pretty sweet. So yeah, 7:55 I think will be the time I go live. That way I can end it around 8:55. You guys can have a 5-minute break. Whether it's going to view Brian's stream, you guys can get up and do whatever you need to do. Not that you guys can't do that anyways, but you won't have to feel obligated or whatever. But it also gives me 5 minutes to get up and do whatever I need to do before the next stream. And like I said, today it's going to be Phil's Tastic's comics show. So go ahead and give him a view. And Brian will delay his show by an hour just to give the West Coasters an opportunity to wake up. And so, yeah. But thank you guys. I appreciate everybody showing up. It's awesome. Awesome community. Awesome fun times with you guys. Another fun live stream. Love you these Saturday mornings. We'll lose the sleep to support you, Brian and Phil. Have a great day, all. Oh man, thank you. Trev, you have a good day, guys. If you're going to be in live streams, I will probably see you throughout the day. But if not, everybody have a fantastic weekend. Make the best of the opportunities before you. Take advantage of life. It's there for the living. Let's rock on, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. And like I said, I will see you guys throughout the week, whether it's your videos, whether it's my videos, or whether it's in the live streams of or the chat of live streams. Man, I've got to figure out this camera. We're going to have to update my equipment. But thank you guys. Once again, 100% appreciate your support. Appreciate the love you have for Lady Prime and appreciate the love you have for Ollie. With that said,